Oh,
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Dead Funny Podcast. I'm your host, Chris. Joined today is my co-host, Canter and JoJo.
Something's broken with my camera.
Yeah, we got KK Slider here today instead of just JoJo.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, man. He did. He definitely tried. He tried. So, hopefully next week we'll be good to go. But yeah, he tried. Big things have happened since the last time we had a podcast. We had State of Play, and we also had the first part. It was day one, right? Today was day one of Summer Game Fest?
Yeah.
Because day two is Saturday, and then day three is Sunday, right? I think so. I don't think they do anything on Friday.
Sure. I don't know.
I think that's what he said at the end.
Loose events. There's an Xbox thing happening.
Yeah, that's on Sunday. Is the Xbox Bethesda showcase? Yeah, that's part of the Game Fest. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what he said as he was logging off, but I could be wrong.
There's allegedly a Nintendo Direct in a week.
Oh, really? Okay.
That's not like official, but some guy got an email and then like leaked it and shouldn't have. Now he's probably blacklisted from everything Nintendo forever. I don't.
That's how they do it, dude.
That,
That's how they do it.
15th or something.
Huh. Interesting. So yeah, we had a lot of shit go on. Obviously, some of you might have already seen that I've done another Final Fantasy thing for the fact that we had Final Fantasy. I still plan on doing a trailer breakdown at some point. As I said on that video, I've been sick, so it's been hard for me to get motivated to do anything besides die. Yeah, that's been fun. Not COVID though, so there's that. There's the upswing there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is, but it sucks. So it's just been like 4 long days, 5 now, of just constant headaches and just stopped up sinuses and coughing and not being able to sleep more than like 30 minutes without waking up again. It's been fucking stupid. Anyways, but I saved some of it for the video because the other video I did was more of a DFU, so I didn't want it to make it like a review show, so it was a lot more about like interesting shit. But Final Fantasy 16 trailer, we fucking finally got it. We've been waiting for fucking ever. It looked good. It looked good. I had the one issue with it, which was the HUD that I talked about in the video, and I'll talk more about on the review show. But it looked good. I really am happy to see something else. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Waiting a while.
Yeah, I keep wanting to say summons and aeons. The icons in the game look great. Like, they look great. And I still think that there's a mysterious one that we haven't seen yet, because there was that one of those fight scenes, there were question marks around the name for the summon. So either one that's like ticking out early game and it's like, oh, you don't really know who the summon is, or that's, I don't know. I was trying to guess who it could be, and for some reason my brain just keeps running me back to Alexander. But I feel like Alexander wouldn't work in this like high-paced combo, like fighting style shit they have going on for icons. So, because Alexander, I know obviously Canter, you don't know what I'm talking about, but Alexander's like this gigantic castle summon. He looks like a fucking fortress, and he like shoots these like crazy rays out and shit, and can fucking just decimate an entire team.
You can do alternate takes on it. Like they put Alexander in 13 as Hope's Aeon or whatever they called them in that game. And it was like a smaller mech sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
So, they can do stuff.
Yeah, maybe, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Odin.
I would guess if that Aeon battle stuff is like a big part of like the major boss fights or something, that maybe the final boss of the game has one that we haven't seen. You know, like an Omega weapon or whatever, a Tiamat, something like that. You know.
Yeah.
Crazy, because they should Bahamut already, so it can't be that, I guess.
Yeah, Bahamut was there. Odin looked awesome. Oh my god, Odin looked so good. And that scene where they had Bahamut fucking shooting Mega Flare down and Odin riding up and just cutting straight through it, I was like, brah. That looks so good. That looks so good. But yeah, we already have Ifrit, Shiva, Titan. Those were the first 3 that we already knew. We got Bahamut, Odin, Garuda, Rama, And I think there was one more because there was Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah. So in Phoenix we already knew as well. So we knew 4 and then we got 4. So we knew 3. No, 4. Ifrit. Yep. So we knew 4 and we got 4 more. That was cool. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see if there's going to be a 9th one, or there just might be more and they just didn't show them in the fucking trailer.
Yeah, the one thing is, like, we know it's Yoshi P or whatever, directing
this, right? And the weird
Garuda is not actually a very common summon in the series, but is prominent in 14 and is prominent in this game. Maybe if you look at like the list of primals in 14 and like what is prominent there, you can. Odin's in it, I think, already.
Yep.
That would be a good one, but if he's already there, so I'm looking. Shinryu, like something like a crazy Zodiark. There's some, like, if they want to get on it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's the one thing I was thinking as well, because I was watching it with some people who like Final Fantasy but aren't as into it as I am, and they're like, Garuda, I don't remember that one. I was like, I think her first appearance was like in 3, but she's not common at all.
I think she's in like 8. I want to say she's a Guardian Force in 8.
But she's in 3 as well. I verified that to look it up.
Yeah, she might be, or maybe not original 3, but remake 3 only or something. Like, that's basically it, I think. Like, she's not. I don't think she's in 4 and 6, like the ones that have a lot of summons.
Which, honestly, I mean, so the chick that is her dominant, Benedicta, I like her character. I like her character a lot so far. Like, she looks very, like, cocky. She's got, apparently, a very high standing in the court, which is awesome. And, like, you can kind of see, like, her cocky personality play out with Garuda. Like, if you go back and look at the scene where she blasts off fucking Ifrit's arm, like the fucking shit-eating grin she has on her face, dude, I'm excited for that character. She's awesome. But
wait, here we go. Garuda is a boss in 3.
Oh, okay, boss in 3. Okay.
Only like a summon in 11 and 14.
Okay. Only a summon in 11 and 14. Damn.
Yeah, so like never, not even 8. I was wrong. Like, it's just an MMO thing until now. For some reason.
So she's not been a summon in a main title non-MMO game yet.
Yeah, there's Wind is an underused element, I guess.
Yeah.
Now Arrow is like sometimes a spell, but like never major element.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. How I'm fucking trying to figure out who the fuck the wind type summon was in fucking 7 materia. It was Chocomog. Is one that they chose to be wind.
Used like some odd ones, like Valifor is from 10 is non-elemental but has a wind vibe.
And Chocomog is such a dumb choice for that too. Like, I'm not trying to shit on 7 by any means, obviously, but it's such a dumb use for that one too, because it's like it's literally a fucking Moogle with a ninja headband riding on a chocobo that just runs directly into the enemy and blows up. Like, it has nothing to do with wind at all.
So, Final Fantasy 4 had Sylph, like a fairy. Final Fantasy 5 had Uldra, which is dragon. Yeah, there's no consistent one. Garuda.
Interesting.
Yeah, no. So, point is, so you can maybe derive some predictions from what goes up in 14.
There. Yeah.
What might show up here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
And have they said how many icons there's going to be?
No, they're keeping that under wraps. I mean, even
before...
Like they
revealed, like, the main characters, basically, but maybe not.
Because we've seen almost all the dominants at this point. We know Joshua, which is the main character's little brother, is the Phoenix. We know Benedicta, who's been over to the main character's fucking place a lot. I personally think, this is my guess, because you see that after sex scene where she's with that guy. I felt like that was Clive's dad. I don't know what Clive's fucking... Or, no, we have seen Clive's mom. Maybe that's Clive's mom. I don't know. That lady in the first trailer, she comes out, she's like, Joshua, I told you not to be outside, Joshua. Come back inside. And she's like covering her mouth the entire time because the blight or whatever. I was all like, lady, that's about as useful as fucking wearing underwear to block out COVID. So, Joshua. Meanwhile, Josh was just like, fuck the blight. It's pretty great. He didn't give a shit. It was great. Because that's the scene where we see him like give the Phoenix powers to Clive because he holds his hand, and then you see the flame go into Clive's hand. That's cool shit to me. So first off, the combat is very Devil May Cry-ish, which I'm completely all about. Like, it looks really, really good. Very fast paced, high in action. It's crazy. But what I thought was cool was like it seems that you can seamlessly switch through icon powers. So at some point as the adult Clive, we're tracking down and killing dominants. It's or maybe not even necessarily killing all the dominants, subduing them, something, I don't know. Because obviously in the first trailer we heard that one guy go, our target is the dominant and only the dominant. Our kind is not to ask questions. We're here to do what we're supposed to do. So we kill dominants or maybe subdue them, whatever, and then
I would guess that you somehow bring them to your side.
Maybe.
So they're like still consistent characters in the story, but yeah, I don't know.
So
how you get their powers.
So we get their power somehow, and I'm trying to explain this for Canter and the rest of the people who are watching who don't know what Final Fantasy 16 is. If you don't, go watch trailers. It's great. But so it shows up in the top left. It looks like you can take 3 icons' powers into battle with you at one time. And you could just switch through them. So at one point he's fighting, and then he switches to Phoenix and does this up hit, like an uppercut, and it does this Phoenix wing that comes out and knocks the enemy up in the air. Then he like flies up into the air, starts fucking beating the shit out of him in the air, then switches to Titan, and then grabs this gigantic cannon, just knocks him back down, like all within seconds. Like, it was so fucking badass. So being able to switch through icons and find out what combos chain together the best is going to be fucking cool. I'm excited about that. And then whenever you have an icon on, it looks like you have 3 normal moves that you can do. And then you can actually tap into the icon, and then it gives you another set of moves that you can fucking do. So each icon technically has like 6 moves? Or maybe it wasn't 6. Maybe it was just 2. I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah. But yeah, it's been man, that trailer was so good. It was so good. So I'm excited for it.
It's weird that the main like official Final Fantasy games in combat less Final Fantasy than the spin-off game earlier this year, Stranger of Paradise, which was also action-based but had like a party and a job system.
Yeah, that's another thing. And one, like, we don't have a job system. Yeah, we don't have a job system in this one so far as what it looks like. And we have no party.
Other people.
Yeah. It's a solo character Final Fantasy.
It bums me, like, honestly. I mean, we'll see. Like, I'm excited for the game still, and it's probably the first Final Fantasy I'll get like day 1 in a long time. Yeah, well, 13. Well, whatever. But like, my favorite character in Final Fantasy is always not the main guy. You know? It's Balthier, it's Auron, it's Baz, whatever. Like, so Clive has to carry that whole game.
I like Clive a lot, though. That's okay for me.
He could be cool. Like there's just something. A hero like the main guy has to be the main guy. You know, like there's at some level some personality traits inherent to that or something. Like he can't be too cool, I guess. Can't be the older guy with sunglasses who's also secretly a ghost.
Yeah. Well, the worst part for me is I actually like Clive, like his look and everything, more as the teenage Clive than as the adult Clive.
Oh, yeah?
I think the teenage Clive looks fucking cool as shit, and I wish that we would actually just keep it at that versus moving into the adult Clive. But,
I think I like adult Clive. I gotta look him up again.
He looks fine. I just like teenage Clive more. Like, adult Clive looks great.
I think I like adult.
Oh, adult over? Yeah. I don't know. I like teenage Clive. He looks cool as shit. So... But I still love just like...
He gets a scar, is the thing.
No,
that makes him look
he gets the tattoo.
Is that a tattoo?
Yeah, It's a tattoo that group he's with in the beginning of the first one. They're all wearing it. Because he literally, it's that part where the dude goes, "Our kind do not question orders," and then it shows Clive, and you see him touch the tattoo. Whenever he says that.
Well, it looks cool. I like
Yeah.
and I like his hair gets a little wild.
Yeah, his hair
Like
gets really wild.
Yeah. Oh, that works. That design works for me. Adult one.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the teenage one. I think he looks badass.
I just want, I always like the older protagonist characters in these games too. It's like I like Sid. I like Moron. I like the older dudes.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird not having a party for sure. But I feel you. I mean, now I'm trying to think like how many of the games that I've played, like how many of the main characters weren't my favorite. Because fucking American 3 for sure was Furion. I love Furion. Furion was shit. Or 2. Yeah, 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah, 3 is...
I mean, I have no opinion on 2, I guess. But, like 4, Kane is the dude. Like,
yeah. Kane's the badass. I mean, he fucking literally made Dragoons a legend.
Yeah, like 6 doesn't have a clear protagonist. It's
I mean, yeah, I feel like
there's endless
like Terra,
online debate of Terra and Celeste and Aben, I think, but like.
I mean, honestly, really, I mean, if I had to pick my favorite character from 6, it'd probably be Kefka. That's the sad part. Like, fucking Kefka was such a badass, dude.
That's fair. Like Kefka
was great. 5, I don't know if I really even had a character I liked in 5. Like, I guess the movie.
Yeah, like the Ferris is cool because she's a pirate lady.
I don't know. I got to replay 5 again. It's been so long. I barely remember.
I've never made
5.
it all the way through 5. I've started it on. I remember playing it on a train. Like I was like, I'm gonna beat Final Fantasy 5. This is the time. I'm playing my PSP on this train, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah, and then 3 for me would probably be Lunith, and he is the main character technically.
9, Vivi.
Yeah, Vivi. Yeah, Vivi would be my favorite out of 9 as well. That's just true. Yeah.
I mean, you can't argue with Vivi. Like he's adorable, and the Dane's like
Vivi's
adorable.
the shit, dude. Dude, I felt like whenever you get that scene where Vivi gets kidnapped while he's watching the baby chocobos, I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Whoever laid their hands on Vivi is dying. Like that's happening. You're dying, 100%. He was just like so sweet and so cute where he was like looking at baby chocobos. He's like, oh my god, look, it's chocobos. And all of a sudden he just gets it nabbed. I'm like, those motherfuckers, dude. I was pissed.
Like Vivi is cute and without being like feeling exploitatively cute, like feeling like not like Baby Yoda where they're trying to market to you, this cute thing. Like Vivi is just charming.
It's actually kind of interesting, too, because I read a story where they talked about the reason why they did the character models they did for 9, and they said it was because they wanted to reach a younger audience with Final Fantasy.
I mean
that they wanted to make it more like toyish, almost.
Yeah, they got big heads and...
small bodies.
Yeah, small,
not chibi, but...
compared to 8, which is all like a teenage romance story.
Yep. 9
is definitely...
Which Squall would have to be my boy in 8, dude. Squall was pretty badass.
Like, that's the thing, like, when I was a kid or ever 9 connected with me, I never got very far in 8, but I love 9.
Yeah, 9 was a good game. 9 was a really good game. A lot of people are upset about the success of 7. They say the success of 7 killed 8. That they had to try to hurry up and make another one because they didn't want the hype to go, and that they were making 2 at the same time, and that there was more love being shown to 9's creation than there was 8's. Because they even came out and said, like, the project it would take to rebuild 8, like that's why they've never done like a really good remastered port, was solely due to the fact that they don't have the original files. Like they got lost.
Oh wow, yeah.
They literally did not give that much of a shit about 8. Which is crazy because like Tony's favorite Final Fantasy is 8.
Really?
Yeah, I know people love 8.
Like that's all the leveling system in that game was always so weird.
It was, dude. It was such a weird fucking system.
Yeah, like 9 they got more straightforward at least, and 7's pretty straightforward. Like it's just...
another one that was really weird was is it 2? I think it's 2 is where like you can level up by like just fucking basically killing your own team.
It's basically it's similar to where it's just like this weird thing you can break really easily if you know what it's about, but also. No one, without looking something up that someone else has written, because they no one would guess
Yeah.
how to do it because it's
So like it's your vitality. Yeah, it's to get your vitality up. What you want to do is go into a fight and then kill everything but like one person, and then just damage all your people, and then finish off the fight. And the most damage the more damage you've taken in the fight is the more EXP you get towards your vitality.
Right. It's like
it's fucking dumb, dude. It's fucking stupid.
They didn't think it all the way through. Like, it makes sense. Like, you'd be better at the thing that you're doing. Like Oblivion, if you jump a bunch, you should get your acrobatics score up, and then don't worry about how that then levels you up a bunch if you stand in place and jump forever. No one would do that.
Yeah.
Makes sense if you just play like a normal human being, then this system works.
There's this channel I like to watch, and it's called I don't know the name of the channel, but they've got a series called it's like how Final Fantasy actually is or something like that. I don't know, but they do their own like little animations, and they're kind of like stick figure, but not. So like they have a normal body, and it looks like the clothes that the character's wearing, but like their hands and arms are like stick hands and arms, and then they got like the actual head of the character, right? And so they do one about every single Final Fantasy, and then they finally got to Dissidia, and instead of like them fighting each other, it's just them all arguing which Final Fantasy is the best. And fucking somebody from fucking 2, I'm guessing it's Furion, says my Final Fantasy is the best. And then I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Titus. Was like, isn't your game the dumbass one where you have to hurt each other in order to level up? That's fucking stupid, man. Oh man, so many of the older Final Fantasies just get shit on in that fucking video. Like the third one, they're all talking. They're like, dude, your story's about a bunch of orphans. No one cares. No, your parents didn't even care about you, much less anybody care about your game.
I didn't play far enough in the game to like get to the twist, but I know the twist because shit like silly. That they all grew up in the same orphanage.
Yep.
All the characters, they don't know it.
Yep.
It turns out they all grew up in the same orphanage.
Yep. Lunith. Oh my! I shouldn't. Ignis. Lunith. Ignis. Yeah, Lunith. Lunith.
What are you doing?
Ignis.
You're doing like 15 characters. Ignis.
Well, no, this is fucking 3. I'm currently playing through it right now.
Wait, did they grow up in the same orphanage too?
Lunith, Ignis, Ark, and Refia are the names of the characters from 3.
I'm talking about 8.
I'm talking about 3.
Oh, did they do it twice?
They did it twice.
Did they pull that twice? What?
I don't know if they all grew up in the same orphanage. I thought that you were telling me something I didn't know yet.
Eight,
Oh, yes, that I
orphanage.
know. Yes, okay. I know what you're talking about now. I thought you were talking about 3, and I was like, well, I guess I just haven't gotten that far yet. So, I mean, I've played them all before once, but I mean, it was fucking once, so that's why I'm playing them all again. But yeah, because I'm like right at the final boss. I'm at Dark Cloud. I haven't beat her yet, but I'm right at her. But yeah, no, they're all orphans, and so that was the one that said that. They're all like, oh, but our game's the best. And I'm like, isn't your game just a bunch of fucking orphans? Like, no one cares. Because they're still kids. In 8, at least, they're older. Like, they're not like fucking straight adults. They're like, they're young adults. There you go. Young adults. But yeah, the other one, they're kids. They're like still kids. Like, everybody that sees them calls them kids still. So,
right, yeah, they all.
Yeah, little ones. I think that would be a really good one for like a starter Final Fantasy for like my daughter. Because like it's 3? 3 for the 3DS one. Yes, exactly. It's really kiddish looking, and like I want to stress her out as much as possible getting into Final Fantasy, so having to deal with like the job system and learning how all that works, it'd be perfect, dude. Perfect.
Like I mean, this may sound sacrilege, but if you want to even transition it further, like Dragon Quest IX. As a stepping stone, like that's the most basic. Like all the story in that is so.
I haven't played a Dragon Age game. It's so fucking long, dude.
Isn't that like the Sentinels of the Starry Skies?
Yeah, Sentinels of the Starry Sky. That's 9 or.
I have played that. I have played that.
Yeah, there's Dragon Quest where like it's a lot of here's a side quest and it's just basically a fairy tale you already know or something.
Yeah. Fucking Dragon Quest, dude. I haven't played that in so fucking long. Oh my god.
If you're ever looking for a thing, 11 is a damn good game.
Yeah. I want to hurry up and get through fucking Final Fantasy so I can play other ones, dude. I got Nier on my list. I've never played Nier.
You've played Final Fantasy. Maybe you need to branch out. Have you played a Persona?
I've not, and I don't think I will. I don't think I will, dude. I don't know. Persona's like hardcore, like an anime game, dude. Like that's.
I mean, it is anime as hell, and I'm not like an anime necessarily, but like, oh, it's also like, I don't like the character. Like, it's very well written usually.
I mean, it's got great reviews. People fucking love it.
God will show up. But, like, it's good. The characters are great. Always, it's.
Hey, people love it, dude.
Games, yeah.
People love it. So.
Tales. You could play those
games. Yeah.
Which one?
What about
Tales is Tales of.
Oh.
Tales of whatever, because
yeah.
that's the way all their games are titled.
Yeah. Is from the GameCube is my favorite RPG.
What about that Mana one? Trials of Mana. That one I want to play.
Oh shit! Secret of Mana is my. Well, I lied. Okay, Secret of Mana is my favorite game. That's a JRPG. That's more action. Trials of Mana is the sequel of that game that was never released in America until 4 years ago. Aiken Densetsu 3 is what we used to know it as for 20, almost 30 years. My camera is on. I can show you my phone case, which is the artwork.
That's funny.
Poor camera. Golden Sun was a series.
Golden Sun, yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Damn.
That one was hard
there's like
because
a lot of RPGs out there you can enjoy.
Dude,
collected different spirits in that game that were the four elements, and based on the combination of spirits that you ran on a character, it unlocked different spells for them.
Dude, Legend of Dragoon. That shit was dope, dude. That's dope.
That's one I never played. I have that. There's a thing I guess 15 years ago now on eBay. I put in 1 and 2 from a guy, and it was like it was an auction. It was like, hey, if the auction goes above this much money, I'll throw in a bunch of other PlayStation RPGs. So I own Legend of Dragoon because of that, but I never played it.
I think that thing's like worth some fucking money now, isn't it?
It might be. Well, so I paid $200 maybe for Suikoden 1 and 2 because at the time it was incredibly hard to find thing.
Yeah, if you got the greatest hits copy, you're looking at $50. If you've got the black label copy, you're looking at $700.
Oh wait, what? What? Really? The
Legend of Dragoon, yeah. The cheapest one that I'm finding on eBay right now, which is used and cracked. So if you have it even in better condition.
When we're done here, I'm gonna go downstairs. I don't know which label it is, but I absolutely own that game. I think it could be the black label one. This was 15 years ago. It didn't matter then. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Legend of Dragoon, dude. Don't fuck around.
It's wild. Yeah, I got like it was Legend of Dragoon, like Shadow Hearts, Xenosaga. Like they just threw in like a bunch of extra JRPGs. I mean, again, paid close to $200 for these 2 games. So, okay. I think
it's just like depending on like the condition that your fucking like Final Fantasy VII is in. Even the Final Fantasy VII Black Label like perfect conditions and shit go really high.
I think my 7's probably greatest hits. Bought that later.
Oh, here's a nice loft of fucking black labels though. Get 8, 9, 6, and 7. And Chrono Trigger. Ooh. Through Chrono Trigger. That was whenever. Oh, it was a Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, Final Fantasy Chronicles. I own that. I think that might be greatest hits also, but also that Chrono Trigger is a bad way to play Chrono Trigger. Because it has load times. Like the cartridge is a cartridge, doesn't load at all. It has to spin up the disc for Chrono Trigger, it slows it down so much.
Dude, I
do not like that one.
Got to fucking get me a fucking copy of Dirge of Cerberus. It's literally the only game I'm missing now. I have all the games. I've got Crisis Core, all of them. I gotta get me Dirge of Cerberus. It's like $30.
Oh.
It's just more about finding one that's in good condition. Like I bought my Crisis Core at the used game store down the street from me, but the case is kind of fucked. The insides are all good, and then like the outside pamphlet is fine. So I just got to buy me a new, like, cause you can buy an empty fucking brand new UMD PSP case on fucking Amazon, and then fucking bam, we're good to go. But I need to find me, like, most of the Dirge services that I've seen were all like fucked up looking, and I was like, like not just the case, but the insides and shit. I was like, because I'm doing it for display reasons. I want fucking all of them for display. So
of course,
if I had my green screen down, you'd see I've got fucking all the copies of all the copies of the 7 remake up there. And then I've got my Black Label up there. I've got the Advent Children movie up there, the collector edition of the Advent Children movie, which I didn't even know existed until I was looking at like Final Fantasy collectibles last year, I believe. And I think my mom got me that for Christmas last year, actually. Yeah, she did. Christmas last year was my gift from her because I had no idea it existed. It was like $40 for that fucking collector set. Wow. So it's like the movie, the awesome collector's box, which has, you know, Cloud in one of his emo stances, and then it's got fucking like all these like character picture like postcards and shit in it. It's fucking cool. And then I've got my Crisis Core, and I think that's it. And then my 4 music boxes. I bought all the Final Fantasy 7 music boxes. Ooh. So, dude, oh my god, they just started releasing more music boxes for like 1 through 6, but it's the original pixelated sounds of the music. Oh my god! And they did the main theme. Like, out of all the main themes, like forever, 7 will always have all my favorite music. That's fucking me being biased. But the main theme from 2 fucking slaps, dude. Fucking slaps. That theme is so good. When you're on the world map, there's so many times I just walk around endlessly on the fucking world map just to listen to the fucking song, dude. And I was like, dude, I gotta look this up on Spotify, which I did. And now I just listen to it on Spotify, but it's like, fuck, dude. And they made a music box of that specific one. I was like, ah! I was like, fucking, my goddamn paycheck comes in and half goes to Square Enix. Like, right out the fucking gate, dude. It happens, dude. It happens. I'm about to be spending a lot of money on Square Enix. I've got Yuffie and Jessie left. And then they're also releasing Tifa and Aerith in their dresses. They're their number 1 best dress that you could do in the remake. The statue or the figures that I collect. And then they're also releasing statuettes of Tifa and Aerith in their dresses. And I was like, fuck. So I gotta get them all, you know?
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't have to, but I gotta get them all. And I think like the statues are like $200 a pop. And then the figures are $175 a pop. And I already have all of them pre-ordered. And then they just came out with this fucking alarm clock. And it's the fucking Buster Blade stabbed into it. And like the fucking, it's got the time digitized up at the top of the Buster Blade. And you could change the color of it because it's LED. And whenever you change the color of it, it changes the color of the materia that's in the Buster Blade as well. I was like, dude, that's fucking cool as shit. And I really, really want it. But it's like, dude, I really want to spend $200 on an alarm clock that I'm not going to use as an actual alarm clock. It's literally just going to be there for display purposes. I might. I might. Yeah. I did just pre-order me the Shinra umbrella because I don't have an umbrella. And why not get the Shinra one? What? It looks cool as shit, dude. I'm not going to lie. It looks cool as shit. It's a deluxe big umbrella. And you pull it out, and the top of it's all black. And it says Shinra, the Shinra Corporation on the top in white. And on the bottom, one of the panels is red, and it has the Shinra logo, and it says Shinra Electric Power Company. I was like, dude, that actually looks cool as shit. So, pre-ordered my Shinra umbrella.
You two talk about something that isn't Final Fantasy for like 5 minutes, and I will be right back. I need to go check. I know where my Legend Dragoon should be. I need to know.
He needs to know. Okay. But yeah, so something non-Final Fantasy. The Quarry. We were talking about that before we turned it on. Quarry scary game coming out. We'll have to check it out, see how it goes. And maybe not necessarily something for the channel, but some of you come by for our Drunk by Daylights, maybe we'll have to switch it up and do the Quarry one time. What else was there? Oh, fucking Left 4 Dead. Or no, not Left 4 Dead. Last of Us. Last of Us 1 is getting redone. Looks fucking great. I might play it. I didn't play it the first time. I didn't play the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my buddy gave me his PlayStation 3 so that way I would play it because the PlayStation 4 was already out at this point. But it like the disc drive on it was broken, so you couldn't put disc in it. But you could buy stuff digitally, obviously. And that's the only game he had on there was The Last of Us. And I watched my girlfriend at the time play through it. because I really wanted to play it, but I told her she could play it first, and it
Right.
kind of made me not want to play it. Not that it was a bad game, but it's like I kind of know the game.
What's
Like,
gonna happen? Yeah, yeah.
you know, any jump scares or anything like that's out, and they're making a multiplayer one that looked fucking good, dude. They didn't show any like trailer or anything for it. They just showed like the artwork that they've done so far because it's still like far way out. But a 4-player Last of Us, that could be pretty fucking awesome to go through, dude.
Yeah.
That might have to be a channel video. Me, you, JJ, and James. That might have to be a channel video when that finally comes out.
I played the first Last of Us like about probably roughly a third of the way through, and a lot of times with solo games, that's what happens with me. If I get interested in something else at the time, like I kind of get out of the habit
Just
of
put it
playing
down.
Yeah, I just put it down and I never go back to them. But I mean, it was a good game, and I wouldn't mind replaying it sometime.
Well, that's what I'm saying. With your love of zombies and mine, your love of yours, James, and JJ's love of fucking survival games, I think that would be a fucking perfect fucking video game to play for the channel and to stream afterwards too. Because yeah, that shit looked fucking great just from the picture they showed.
I know that there was like a deathmatch type game they did on the first Last of Us there, but I'm just never very good at it. I'm not good at third-person shooters when it comes to fighting other people, but they had it like you fought each other and got weapons and tried to get supplies, and it was translated into points and stuff, and there were zombies on the map too and stuff like that, so it was interesting.
Damn. Yeah, and then I didn't really see anything else. I mean, once again, I barely caught the tail end of it. I know I saw Gotham Knights, which all those Batman games have been fucking dope. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure this one will be as well. I didn't really see anything else that I can think of that I was like, oh shit. But once again, I still haven't watched the entire thing. Obviously, I talked nauseum at this point at 16. Didn't see anything for 7 Remake Part 2, which we probably won't until next year, would be my guess, because it's not going to come out till fucking 2024 anyway. Minimum. The fucking earliest. Could be 2025 for all I fucking know.
The Callisto Project?
Oh, yeah, that was at State of Play 2. That looks good. That reminds me of like a cross between Dead Space and GTFO.
Yeah, yeah.
But it does look really hardcore like Dead Space, though.
Brutal, yeah. It looked very brutal.
Yeah, the showing all the deaths and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Which is kind of weird because I think that comes out in December, doesn't it? The Callisto Project?
I did not know.
I think it's this year. I think it's this year.
I think it is this year for sure.
Which is funny because the official Dead Space remake comes out January next year. So it's like they're trying to beat Dead Space to market with a game that's exactly like Dead Space.
Right.
Which is kind of funny and kind of a dick move.
Is it a different developer?
I don't know. Who's the developer of Callisto Project?
I would have to look it up because I did a really quick skim of the Summer Game Fest and sort of just skimmed through every trailer.
Dead Space developer is Visceral Games. And Callisto Protocol developer is Striking Distance Studios and Skybound Entertainment.
So they are trying to one-up them. Wow. Because,
yeah, initial release date is December 2nd.
Yeah. From just looking at it, just watching the gameplay, I was like, oh, this is like the same people made Dead Space, isn't it? It looks just like Dead Space to me.
Nope. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, it's Dead Space. It's literally what the game is. It's fucking Dead Space.
Yeah. Some new Stormgate or something, a new real-time strategy game. I think it's going to be free to play. Has mechs and demons. I mean, but all real-time strategy games are about the same thing.
Dude, I haven't played a good RTS since like Halo Wars.
Yeah.
I miss Halo Wars.
Kind of similar to it.
I miss Halo Wars so much, dude. Halo Wars and Halo Wars 2 was so fucking fun. We used to play the fuck out of that, dude.
Only RTS I ever really played was Age of Empires.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. I don't really play them very well competitively because I can't stay on track with everything to get technologically advanced. Funny thing they showed, do you remember Dead Island 2's like intro cinematic?
I hate Dead Island, so
Okay.
probably not.
Well, they're doing Goat Simulator 3, but they showed it off exactly like the opening to Dead Island 2's like cinematic.
Why is that a game that continues to get funded?
I don't know. Evidently people like it enough.
Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Yeah, well, that looked interesting. Especially Venom as a demon. Like, you should watch that trailer for sure.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Saints Row. Again.
Yeah, create your own character.
Oh, they finally showed a fucking thing for the Delicious Last Course for Cuphead.
Yep. And, looks like more of the same, which should be. It's Cuphead, so. But I'm sure the new bosses will be cool in it.
Flashback 2 is the long-awaited sequel to the 1992 sci-fi platformer.
It's black.
It's black?
Label is black.
You might have a lot of money.
Legendary Cartoon label is black.
Like I said, depending on the condition it's in and stuff like that, you might have a lot of money on your hand there.
Oh, yeah. Also, Final Fantasy 8 and 9 are black.
There you go.
Obviously, Anthology and Chronicles are green. Final Fantasy 7, I couldn't find.
There you go. Witchfire looks fucking interesting as well.
Yeah.
Fort Solace Stars. Oh, okay, never mind.
Nightingale, I want to check it out.
Half the games they showed this thing were, they looked like Dead Space.
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of
what we were
games
just
of, like,
talking
having a
about.
bad experience on a space station.
Yeah, we were just talking about the fact that the Callisto Protocol is coming out December 2nd, and Dead Space Remake is coming out January. And that the Callisto Protocol is basically Dead Space, that the company's just trying to one-up fucking Visceral.
Yep.
I think it's ex-Visceral people is the thing. Like Callisto Protocol, I believe. I think it's one of those cases where it's the people left the company and then made their own company and then made the same game.
Got you.
Because, they're used to making it, so they can make that easily.
Yeah. And I assume when they started making it, the Dead Space remake was not yet announced.
Okay.
I believe.
Routine looks like a good horror game. They're looking at that one. Oh, there's that Goat Simulator 3 bullshit you're just talking about.
That trailer is amazing.
The trailer, that's what I was saying. It was like, because when it first came up, I was like, oh wait, is this a Dead Island something or another?
Right.
And no, it wasn't.
That Dead Island game never came out. that trailer was years ago and then never.
Oh, that game never actually came out. The trailer.
Dead Island 2 has still not released, as far as I know.
Interesting.
Pretty sure.
High Water reveal trailer shows a world ravaged by the effects of climate change. Warhammer 40K, Dark Tide.
Yeah.
One Piece Odyssey, so One Piece got a game. Genshin Impact developer showcases Honkai, Star Rail.
Yeah. There's a lot of space games.
No shit, dude. This is not a good year for me. I don't care about space games. I mean, the horror ones I'll play for sure.
They had the Bloober team there thing, and
yes, I was just talking about that, dude.
Silent Hill, and it's not.
Nope, it's not. It's not a Silent Hill game at all. It's what a lot of people said it was probably going to be, which is Layers of Fear Part 3. Like I said, the funniest thing to me was when the Summer Gaming Fest was coming up, somebody posted, and it was a picture of a guy painting a clown face on, but he was crying. And it said, and it was, this is going to be all the people who are like, oh my god, I hate the fact that Bloopers is going to be making a Silent Hill game. They suck. Layers of Fear sucks. And then after they see that it's not going to be Silent Hill, it's just Layers of Fear 3, and they're going to be like, but I wish they were making a Silent Hill game, though. We haven't had Silent Hill in forever. I was like, yup. Yeah. Warframe's next open world expansion. Dude, I haven't played Warframe in so fucking long.
It's been a while. I played that a bit.
American Arcadia. And that looks like it. Damn, they showed off a lot of fucking games. I'm about to go down this list and watch all these.
It was like 2 hours long, yeah.
Okay.
A lot.
Well, in that case, not watch all these. Watch some of these. I'm sure. Yeah. I'm sure the 2 hours long was also people coming out talking about their game. We're so happy to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a long time spent on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, they did. They showed off like the first, or I'm assuming the first mission in the campaign. Yeah. It looks good.
Yeah.
I like the pickup. I mean, we should have done that in other campaigns, but the lethals and tactical set out. The sound design seemed really good on it. The environments reacting to things seemed pretty good. Like they were on a cargo ship and the crates actually slid across the deck and stuff back and forth. So pretty neat. Yeah. But it doesn't have zombies, so it just not as exciting.
I said the Last of Us remake looks really fucking good, and I'm excited to hear more about that fucking Last of Us multiplayer.
Yeah, that might be neat. For sure.
The Last of Us 1 multiplayer was fun.
Yeah, but this one is supposed to be a multiplayer campaign.
Oh, is that? I thought it was going to be a... Oh, I think it may have multiple things then, because I think it is definitely competitive, too.
Yeah, they had the competitive one, like, when I played it before on the PlayStation 4.
Last of Us 2 did not launch with multiplayer, and they were supposed to make a... They were supposed to add it as, like, DLC or something at some point, but now I guess they spun it off into its own thing.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a standalone multiplayer game set in the Last of Us universe that has been given a piece of concept art. This game will feature a brand new cast of characters as it takes place at least primarily in San Francisco. I'll have to learn more about the game when it comes to, but I'm pretty sure he said it has a campaign in it. So that'd be pretty cool. Last of Us fucking multiplayer campaign. That'd be dope.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that I would like DayZ, dude. But every time I talk to somebody about playing DayZ, they talk me out of it. They're like, hey, you can't fucking find the people that you're trying to play with easy. And people on there are just fucking bunch of dicks. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I've never played it. I've wanted to. Never got around to it.
Never played it either.
Never got around to it. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of different good games on there, though. Definitely some stuff that I want to look into. Like I said, that Quarry, I definitely want to look into.
That's just out, I think, already.
It comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or 3 hours now. Yeah, sorry. My bad, Steam.
My bad.
My bad, Steam. But it's one of those where, like, because I was looking into it and it doesn't come out. Or it comes out tomorrow, but the thing with it is that the multiplayer isn't out until June 6th, I think, or July 6th, or July 8th. July 8th. Yeah. So, online multiplayer functionality will be available post-launch on or by July 8th. But with that being like a fucking 8-player fucking scary game, you know, that might be a lot of fucking fun. So it gives us a good month to see the reviews on if the game's actually good, because like this is something that I would want to wait and see reviews on, because once again it's fucking a full price video game, so I don't want to buy $60 and the game just fucking blow ass. But I can't believe how many fucking actors and actresses they got to come out and fucking do the characters.
The reviews are out. I've seen
the what?
The feedback on it.
On what?
On the Quarry.
I mean, it says it doesn't release for another 3 or approximately 4 hours.
Reviewers get it early.
Yeah. Beta testers, yeah.
Yeah, but still, it's more along the lines of like seeing people stream it. Like you get a different look and feel for it at that point, in my opinion. Versus like, you know, fucking, I don't know. Some of those I just feel like it's just kind of like a weird kind of, I don't know, review. But we'll see. We'll see what the people had to say about it. You know, it's kind of like with movies, in my opinion. Like if you go to like Rotten Tomatoes, it's like critic score and it's like audience score. Like I feel the audience score is way more worth the critic score, in my opinion.
Oh, and I'm generally the opposite. I think critics are smart people who know what they're doing, and the audience is a dingus who likes the Venom movies. I don't trust an audience at all. The Quarry has an 80 on Metacritic, 57 reviews by professional people who know how to write.
But do they know how to play video games?
That's the
Some of them
question.
maybe. Well, it's barely. This is one of those things. Where it's like barely a video game anyway. It's like,
Yeah, graphic novel is what it felt
yeah,
like.
it's like, hey, do you want David Arquette to die or not? Press A.
Well, then why would you have so many fucking people being able to play it if it's just like a graphic novel type thing?
Well, so
Voting.
it's. Have you played like God? What's the? They do the something pictures anthology.
No.
The Dark Pictures anthology games. They did. There's a bunch of games like this now they've done that are like have famous actors usually.
I haven't done any of them.
Okay, they're like horror movies basically. So like the choices you make determine. There's a way to make every character who isn't scripted definitely to die survive the whole thing. But also, you can get an ending where basically everybody dies. It's just like choices you make
Mm.
and the characters' relationships you develop along the way.
Basically, they're choose your own adventure stories.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
But they have it's almost an FMV thing. They just have very realistic versions of actors. God, what's I'm trying to remember what the actual Until Dawn. That was the first one they had like Hayden Panettiere, I think. Rami Malek's in one of them.
What is this chick been in? She looks super familiar to me.
Which one?
Brenda Song.
Yeah, she is in the something. Yes, I know. Like her name is
Sweet Life,
familiar.
Zack and Cody.
Well, I can tell you right now, that ain't where I know her from.
Okay.
Right. I know she's in that, but also I
Yeah.
know that I can watch that
Social
'cause
Network is probably where I saw her from.
Yeah. It's probably it.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of like kid shit.
Right.
One of her IMDb credits is Don Cheadle as Captain Planet. All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. They made this like college humor or funny. I think it's Funny or Die version of the cartoon Captain Planet with Don Cheadle. She played, which is the Wind Girl. No, not Wind. Water.
Water.
Huh. Yeah, I don't.
I know
Okay.
her from 4 episodes of New Girl. Apparently.
Oh, she's way older than she looks. Jesus.
Yeah.
I thought,
I mean-
like, I was gonna say, like, bro, she's fucking hot, but then you said Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I was like, I might want to figure out the fuck this chick's age is before I start saying that. And I found out.
And she's basically our age. Yeah. She's
Yeah,
a couple
she's
years
older
older
than
now.
me. Yeah. She's like 34. I was like, good God, she's way older than she looks. Is she?
But also, I mean, in the game, they made her a teen. I think they may, smooth out the hard edges or whatever.
Is she dating Macaulay Culkin? Is this real? That guy's
Maybe?
so awkward looking. Yeah, she's dating Macaulay Culkin. Maybe not necessarily right now, I don't know. But I just typed in, like, fucking her, went through a Wikipedia page, and there's, like, shit tons of pictures of her and him together. So I don't know if they're
I
still
saw
together.
his band play at 12, basically at noon at a festival. They were the earliest thing called
Sounds
the
terrible.
Pizza Underground. They did songs about pizza. They were not great.
On January 26th, people reported that Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song are engaged. The adorable couple, it's not adorable, who welcomed their first child. She's already a mom.
Oh, good for them. Or, I guess.
Have kept most of their relationship pretty private since they started dating in 2017. Damn. All right, well, they have a kid and everything. Holy shit. I didn't know that. Their child's name is Dakota Song Culkin.
Yeah. That's their last names.
Mm-hmm.
And a first name.
Dakota Song Culkin. He is just such an awkward looking guy.
He's really been overshadowed by Kieran Culkin at this point. His brother.
So I didn't even know he had a brother until I was watching something with him, and then they were talking about his brother, and I was like, I had no idea he had a brother. Honestly, I really didn't.
He's on Succession. He's great.
I don't even
And
know
he
if
was
I
in
know
the
what his
Scott
brother
Pilgrim movie.
looks like.
Which was also great.
Who was he in Scott Pilgrim?
He's Scott's best friend roommate. I'm blanking on his name.
I'm looking him up now.
Long time, but yeah.
Yeah, I know him. Yep, yeah.
He's great. He's great in that movie.
He is stupid great in that movie.
Yeah. He's a very talented actor.
He looks way better than fucking his brother. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, Macaulay looks like it was a cute kid and then aged into a weird-looking version of that cute kid.
Yes, a very weird version. Yeah, no, his brother's awesome. Yeah, I like his brother a lot. Wow. She's hot. That was my main point this whole time. Was she's hot. Like, stupid hot. Like, holy fuck, she's hot.
So you can get her killed or not in the quarry.
I'm going to do everything I can to make sure... I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that she survives and that we bang at some point in that story.
There you go.
That's the goal. That is the goal. Right there, folks. That's the goal. Woo! All right, dude. All right. Let's go. She needs to be in more shit, man. She's not like anything like anymore. Hey, what is she doing?
Yeah.
Raising a child.
Dude,
Right, yeah.
She's rich. She ain't raising that kid. She's married to fucking Home Alone money. You feel me?
I don't know that they're that rich. I mean, I'm sure they're all right, but like, he was a child, not like a child contract.
I don't know, dude.
I was talking more about, the personal time he spent with the child.
Macaulay Culkin got fucking paid, son. Paid.
I would bet that family, I don't know offhand, was probably wealthy before anyone was an actor, which is why all three of their sons became actors.
That's not even his first wife? What?
And dude's like 35? Why not?
He was also married to Rachel Miner. And they're potentially another one. How many times is this motherfucker married?
Oh, he's almost 40. Holy shit. He's not almost.
Really?
He is literally 40.
Literally.
Born in 1980.
Bullshit! Get out of here. Get out of here. They're saying at some point he was dating Mila Kunis. Get out of... No way. I don't believe it. For 8 years? From 2002 to 2010. No way. Don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe
when
it.
When he was a 20-something-year-old and didn't look like unfortunate, maybe, yeah, why not?
No way. I'm looking this up. That was Wikipedia. You can't believe Wikipedia.
That's true. Fact check things. I don't know where you're going, but
yeah, Home Alone's 1990. He was 10.
I remember Home Alone. That was a fun.
Years before Kunis began dating and later married Kutcher, she was involved in a serious relationship with Home Alone actor Macaulay Culkin, who she dated for 8 years. 8 years. Prior to their 2011 split, the split was amicable and they remained close friends.
Well,
and they're both child actors. She was 14 or something when she got. She lied to get the job on That 70s Show.
Who did?
Mila Kunis.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Told them she was older than she was, and then when she actually got the part, she was like, "Oh, by the way, I'm a child." Like, oh wait, what? No. Fuck.
Dang.
I mean, I'm looking at pictures of them together. He does not look any better than he does now. No. What was she doing?
Maybe he's cool?
Who lied to her?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, she hooked up with Kutcher in the end, so good on her. That's a good-looking fucking man. But I mean, she upgraded. Who was Brenda dating before Culkin? Because she had to downgrade it. This is the Dead Funny soap opera hour. Right here.
I mean, come on, he's the star of Home Alone.
Yeah, and he looks
Imagine.
homeless.
If you could date the star of a movie from when you were a child, but girl, I don't know what a comparison point is actually. A
I don't know
Spy
either.
Kids girl. I was too old for Spy Kids.
What does she even look like now?
Spy Kids girl, she looks like herself but older. Well, I mean, like, unremarkably, I think.
I don't even know how that works. Spy Kids, actresses. What was her name? Whoa, Selena Gomez was in the Spy Kids movie?
Maybe. So the boy from Spy Kids is married to Megan Trainor, all about that bass girl.
God.
I don't know what happened to the girl from Spy Kids.
I'm trying to figure out who the fuck she is. I type in Spy Kid actresses, and she's not even on
Her
the
name
first
is
fucking page.
Alexa Pena Vega.
Oh, yeah, she is on the first page. Okay, I just didn't. She does not look like herself.
Pena Vega. A man.
Okay.
I've never seen in my life.
The movie Machete Kills, she looks fucking fire. But it wouldn't be because I watched her in Spy Kids. It'd be because she looks fucking fire. Yes.
That's the fun thing about
100%. Yeah, I 100% would sleep with her. Yeah.
I mean,
Why
Robert
was this even
Rodriguez, director of Machete, the ultra-violent Danny Trejo movie, was also the director of Spy Kids, the movie for children.
is that her husband?
Oh, no, canonically, Machete and Spy Kids take place maybe in the same universe. The
That sounds
character
fucking
appears
stupid.
in Spy Kids.
That sounds fucking stupid. That sounds like some dumb
really
shit.
dumb, but Machete is a good movie.
Dude, she is hot. Holy fuck, dude. I forgot all about you. She is hot. God damn. Okay. Like, at first I was all like, bruh, Selena Gomez in that movie? Like, Selena Gomez used to be like one of my top chicks. But that chick is fucking hot. JoJo, what have you done to me? You broke me.
Alright, I didn't know.
I went from Brenda to Mila to back to Brenda to fucking Selena to this chick. I still don't even remember what her name was. Alexa. That's her name. Damn, dude. She grew the fuck up, son.
I don't understand. Her name was Alexa Vega, and I guess she married a guy with the last name Pena Vega? Or they merged their last names?
Well, that's what they did. Strange. Oh yeah, I mean, well, that's what they did with the kid that we were just talking about. You got both the last names.
Well, that's what kid. But I'm saying, like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
On IMDb, her husband's name is listed as Pena Vega too. So that, yes, that's it. They, instead of like one of them taking the other one's name, they merged their last names. The husband was born Carlos Pena.
I mean, at least it sounds like a good last name though, Pena Vega. Like, that actually sounds like a good last name.
I remember when I saw her name, I was like, oh, well, yeah, Alexa Vega, that's right. And I was like, Pena Vega, what a remarkably similar name to the name she had.
Bro, I'm going to be on this shit all night tonight now. Like, fucking with the guys when we go to play Smite.
I really didn't know.
Yeah. When me and the guys go to play Smite, I'm like, bro, when's the last time you guys looked at Alexa Vega? Like, she's fucking fire, bro. Holy shit. Or Pena Vega, whatever the fuck she wants to call herself now.
Well, I mean, if you Google Vega, it'll come up.
Yeah, right? Exactly. I just Googled chick from Spy Kids. And she looks so different, dude. Holy shit.
Well, to be fair, she was a spy kid, and now she's an adult.
Yeah. That is nuts, dude. That's nuts. Holy fuck. You just blew my mind.
So I should have chosen a less hot woman, I guess, for our childhood.
Yeah, you should have looked them up first. Do your homework, JoJo. Jesus, dude. Fuck. Trying to be professional here. Good God, dude. Good God. Oh, man. Well, fuck. We definitely ran over time. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap this podcast up. Man, we were all over the fucking place. Final Fantasy for fucking ever. All the other games for a while. And then Spy Kids. There we go. What a way to end on Spy Kids. All right. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. That way you get notified next time we upload a video. Hit us in the comment section below. Let us know your thoughts and views on some of the stuff that we talked about. We also got our Twitters and Twitches down there. I've definitely started streaming again, and it feels good to be back. So come show me some love. Canter's got all of his stuff down there as well. So does JoJo. So come show us all some love. And don't forget to share our videos. That's the biggest way you can help out, helping us get other subscribers. Views have been great recently, and we appreciate that. But at the end of all this, hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time.